In the vast and varied landscape of Europe, the majesty of castles rises above all else. These grand structures, once fortresses and royal residences, are now symbols of a time gone by, each with a story to tell, a history to explore. So, buckle in as we embark on a journey through 12 of Europe's most beautiful fairy tale castles. First on our list is the enchanting Neuschwanstein Castle in Germany. Perched high in the Bavarian Alps, it is an emblem of Romanticism. King Ludwig II commissioned this castle in the 19th century as a retreat and homage to Richard Wagner, the famous composer. Neuschwanstein, with its grand halls and stunning vistas, leaves an indelible mark on all who visit. Next, we travel to Scotland to visit the magnificent Edinburgh Castle. This fortress dominates the city's skyline from its position atop Castle Rock. A symbol of Scotland's turbulent past, the castle is a testament to the country's resilience. It's a must-see for any history buff. In the heart of France, the Château de Chambord stands as a masterpiece of the French Renaissance. Conceived by King Francis I as a hunting lodge, this castle with its intricate design and expansive gardens is a testament to the grandeur of French royalty. Across the English Channel, the Tower of London holds centuries of history within its walls. From royal palace to prison, the tower has seen it all. It's a fascinating dive into England's past, where tales of intrigue, power, and betrayal abound. Venturing into Spain, the striking Alhambra in Granada awaits. A fortress, a palace, and a small city all in one, the Alhambra is a showcase of Moorish culture in Spain. Its intricate carvings and serene courtyards are a sight to behold. In the Highlands of Scotland, Eilean Donan Castle emerges from the mist. This 13th century castle, rebuilt several times, stands at the meeting point of three lochs. It's a picture-perfect example of the Scottish castles of old. Moving eastward, the Wawel Castle in Poland is a mix of Gothic, Renaissance, and Romanesque architecture. This royal castle, nestled on Wawel Hill, has been the centerpiece of Polish history for centuries, housing kings and bearing witness to the evolution of a nation. The next stop is Portugal's Pina Palace. This colorful Romanticist castle, perched atop a hill in Sintra, is a blend of architectural styles and a testament to Portugal's rich cultural history. In the rolling hills of Tuscany, Italy, the medieval Castello di San Marzano stands out with its vibrant colors and Moorish designs. This castle, with its labyrinthine gardens and ornate rooms, is a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Château de Chillon, sitting on the shores of Lake Geneva in Switzerland, is a dream come true for lovers of history and literature. This castle, immortalized in Lord Byron's poem, The Prisoner of Chillon, has a charm that is undeniably captivating. Next, we have the imposing Bran Castle in Romania. Often associated with the legend of Dracula, this fortress is steeped in myth and history. It's a hauntingly beautiful destination that adds a touch of mystery to our journey. Lastly, we visit the Grand Kronborg Castle in Denmark. Known as Elsinore in Shakespeare's Hamlet, this Renaissance castle is a beacon of Danish culture, history, and literary heritage. Each of these castles, with their unique stories and stunning architecture, provides a glimpse into Europe's rich past. They stand as testaments to the grandeur, the resilience, and the romanticism of ages gone by. So the next time you find yourself in Europe, remember, the walls of these castles have tales to tell, and they are waiting for you to discover them. Imagine, if you will, a picturesque town nestled among rolling Tuscan hills, where cobblestone lanes meander past stone villas and vineyards heavy with ripe sun-kissed grapes. This is San Gimignano, Italy, a place where history and beauty intertwine as effortlessly as the vines in its world-renowned vineyards. As we journey north, we find ourselves in the heart of Austria in Hallstatt. This charming town, with its pastel-colored houses reflected in the mirror-like surface of the lake, is a living testament to the salt trade that once flourished here. The stillness of the lake, broken only by the gentle glide of a traditional flatboat, is a soothing contrast to the dynamic history of this ancient settlement. Off the beaten path, in the westernmost corner of Portugal, lies the fairy tale town of Sintra. Crowned by the colorful Pina Palace and shrouded in a cloak of mist, Sintra is a place where romance and mystique dance a timeless waltz. The town's unique microclimate gives life to a lush, almost tropical vegetation, creating a striking contrast with the traditional Portuguese architecture. From Portugal, we travel to the heart of the French Riviera, to the town of Ise. Perched like a nest on the edge of a cliff, Ise offers breathtaking views of the Mediterranean Sea. Its narrow, winding streets, filled with the scent of lavender and sea salt, lead to the exotic garden at its peak, a serene oasis where time seems to stand still. In the far north, in the land of the midnight sun, we discover the Norwegian town of Rain. This fishing village, with its traditional red Rorbuer cabins, set against the backdrop of towering mountains and crystal-clear fjords, is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of nature's grandeur. From the vineyards of San Gimignano to the salt mines of Hallstatt, from the fairy-tale palaces of Sintra to the cliffside gardens of Ez, and from the fjords of Reyne to the countless other charming towns scattered across the European continent, each place weaves its own unique story. These towns, with their rich histories and breathtaking landscapes, embody the spirit of Europe, a continent where tradition and innovation, history and progress coexist in a beautiful, harmonious dance. Till our next journey together, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and most importantly, keep collecting those unforgettable stories. Imagine a place where time seems to stand still, a place perched high above the French Riviera, where stone houses with terracotta roofs nestle amidst a lush, verdant landscape. Welcome to the medieval town of Eze, France. In the heart of the Côte d'Azur, Eze has a rich history that stretches back over 2,000 years. Founded in the 2nd century BC, this charming town has stood the test of time, its cobbled streets and ancient buildings telling tales of a bygone era. Once a stronghold for the Romans, then a strategic outpost for the Moors, Eze's past is as layered as the stunning panoramas it offers from its hilltop perch. Today, this medieval marvel is a magnet for those who seek a taste of the old world. Its transformation into a sought-after tourist destination has not diluted its historic charm. Instead, it has allowed the world to appreciate its unique allure, to step back in time and experience a piece of France's rich heritage. One of the town's unique features that you won't want to miss is the exotic garden. Perched at the very top of the town, this verdant oasis is home to an array of succulents and cacti, offering a striking contrast against the azure backdrop of the Mediterranean Sea. It's a testament to the town's ability to blend the exotic with the historic, the modern with the medieval. In the heart of the town lies the Church of Our Lady of Assumption. This neoclassical building, built in the late 18th century, is a gem of Eze's architectural heritage. With its ornate frescoes and stunning stained glass windows, it's a place of tranquility and reflection that provides a spiritual anchor to this ancient town. Eze is more than just a town, it's a living museum, a testament to a history that stretches back centuries. It's a place where every stone, every narrow alley, every terracotta roof tells a story. To walk through Eze is to journey back in time, to experience a slice of France that seems untouched by the hands of time. From the sunny climes of France, we journey north to the cold, crisp air of Estonia, to the medieval town of Talin. Our tale begins in the early 13th century, when this breathtaking city was first established. Its history is as rich as the tapestry of cultures that have left their mark on its cobblestone streets. From Danish and German rule to a brief Swedish reign, each era has contributed to the eclectic charm that is Talin today. Imagine walking through the narrow, winding streets of the old town, your footsteps echoing off the ancient stone walls. The air is filled with the scent of history, a heady mix of the Baltic Sea breeze and the warmth of freshly baked Estonian bread. Perched high above the city, the Toompea Castle stands as a testament to the town's medieval past. Once a defensive fortress, it has been transformed over the centuries, reflecting the changing tastes of its various occupants. Its pink facade today may seem whimsical, but don't be fooled. This castle has seen its share of battles, and its walls could tell 1,000 tales. Not far from the castle, the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral proudly dominates the skyline. Its onion-shaped domes and intricate mosaics are a nod to the city's Russian influence. As you step inside, the hushed whispers of centuries of prayer envelop you, and it's easy to lose yourself in the cathedral's serene beauty. But Talin isn't just about the past. It's a city that's seamlessly blended its history with the present. You'll find trendy boutiques nestled among centuries-old buildings and chic cafes serving traditional Estonian fare. It's a place that respects its heritage while embracing the new, creating a unique blend of the old and the new. So whether you're a history buff, a culture vulture, or simply a lover of beautiful places, Talin is a city that can captivate your heart and ignite your imagination. Talin, a place where the past and present coexist in perfect harmony. Leaving the Baltic Sea behind, our journey takes us to the heart of Romania, to the medieval town of Sighisoara. Nestled in the lush rolling hills of Transylvania, Sighisoara springs forth as a vibrant splash of color against the green canvas of Romania. Established in the 12th century by German craftsmen and merchants known as the Saxons of Transylvania, this charming town has withstood the test of time, its rich history echoing in the narrow, winding streets and the grandeur of its architecture. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Sighisoara is a living testament to the times gone by. The town's history is a tapestry woven with threads of cultural influences from the Saxons, the Ottomans, and the Austro-Hungarians, each leaving an indelible mark on its fabric. Among the town's many jewels, the clock tower stands tall and proud, a sentinel that has been keeping watch over Sighisoara for centuries. Once a defensive structure, the clock tower now serves as a gateway to the past. Its intricate clock mechanism, adorned with symbolic figurines, marks the passage of time, a reminder of the town's enduring legacy. Perched high on a hill, overlooking the town, is the church on the hill. Its lofty spires reach for the sky, while its fortified walls bear the scars of history. Inside, the church is a treasure trove of medieval art, its frescoes and stained glass windows narrating tales of faith and resilience. But Sighisoara is not just about grand monuments. It's in the cobblestone streets that wind their way up and down the town, the pastel-colored houses with their tiled roofs and ornate doorways, and the bustling market squares where locals and tourists alike mingle in a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells. Every corner of Sighisoara is a story waiting to be discovered, a tale of a time when knights and nobles walked its streets, of battles fought and won, of a culture that has evolved yet stayed rooted in its traditions. Sighisoara, a town that has preserved its history in its cobblestone streets and colorful houses. Our journey nears its end in the warm, sun-kissed lands of Spain, in the medieval town of Ronda. Here, history comes alive in every cobblestone and archway, whispering tales of Romans, Moors, and Christian Reconquista, woven into the very fabric of this historic town. Perched high on a plateau, Ronda finds itself comfortably nestled in the rugged landscape of Spain's Andalusian mountains. Its strategic location, a natural fortress of sorts, speaks volumes about its rich history, a town that has seen empires rise and fall, each leaving their indelible mark. Ronda's charm lies not just in its history but also its breathtaking sights. The town's crowning glory, the new bridge or Puente Nuevo, is a feat of 18th-century engineering that elegantly spans the deep El Tajo Gorge, connecting the old and new town. A testament to human ingenuity, the bridge stands as a symbol of continuity, bridging Ronda's past with its present. As we delve deeper into Ronda, the Plaza de Toros beckons. An imposing structure, this oldest bullfighting ring in Spain pays homage to one of the country's most deeply ingrained traditions. The sandstone walls have seen countless matadors and bulls locked in a dance of courage and skill, a spectacle that continues to draw crowds today. A stone's throw away from the plaza, the Church of Santa Maria la Mayor stands tall. An architectural marvel, the church represents a seamless blend of Christian and Moorish influences, a tribute to the town's diverse cultural past. Its detailed stonework, intricate carvings, and soaring arches are a visual treat, a testament to the craftsmanship of an era gone by. Ronda is not just a town, but a living, breathing museum. Each corner tells a story, each stone holds a secret. It's a place where the past is not just remembered, but celebrated. A town that has retained its medieval charm while embracing the modern world. Ronda, a town that has stood the test of time, a town that invites you to experience Spain in a whole new light. This is Ronda, radiant and resplendent, a jewel in the crown of Spain's historic towns. Our journey ends where it began, in the beautiful country of France, in the awe-inspiring medieval town of Mont Saint-Michel. A place where history and beauty intertwine, Mont Saint-Michel is a marvel that has withstood the test of time. Perched on a rocky island in Normandy, this captivating town is more than just a spectacle. It's a testament to the resilience and innovation of the medieval era. The story of Mont Saint-Michel is as enduring as its stone walls. Its roots stretch back to the 8th century, when, as legend has it, the Archangel Michel appeared to a local bishop and instructed him to build a church on the island. Over the centuries, this divine command led to the creation of the stunning Mont Saint-Michel Abbey, a masterpiece of medieval architecture that dominates the island's skyline. The strategic location of Mont Saint-Michel, at the mouth of the Queenstown River, made it an impregnable fortress during the 100 Years' War. Its high walls and clever design allowed it to resist all English attempts at capture. This triumphant history resonates within the walls of the town, echoing through the narrow, winding streets and the grandeur of the abbey. Today, Mont Saint-Michel is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a status that underscores its global significance. It's more than just a historical monument, it's a vibrant town where you can immerse yourself in the medieval world. From the abbey's soaring spires to the maze-like streets filled with charming shops and restaurants, every corner of Mont Saint-Michel invites exploration. But Mont Saint-Michel is not just about the stone and mortar, it's about the bay that surrounds it, a natural wonder that transforms with the tides. This ever-changing landscape adds another layer of magic to Mont Saint-Michel, enhancing its allure and mystery. Mont Saint-Michel, a town that stands as a testament to the enduring allure of medieval Europe. From the sun-kissed rooftops of Ys to the majestic skyline of Mont Saint-Michel, we have journeyed through time and across borders, exploring the 25 most beautiful medieval towns of Europe. We began our journey in the enchanting town of Azé, France, perched high on a hill like a stone eagle's nest, and marveled at its narrow, winding streets lined with charming shops and cafes. Here, the scent of fresh lavender and the stunning panoramic views of the Mediterranean Sea linger in our memories. Next, we ventured to the timeless tale of Talin, Estonia, where we stepped into a living fairy tale. We discovered the ageless charm of its cobblestone streets, the towering spires of its medieval churches, and the enchanting legends that echo in its ancient walls. Our journey then took us to the serene city of Sighisoara, Romania. Here, we admired the pastel-colored houses, the iconic clock tower, and the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, the real-life inspiration for Dracula. This city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a living testament to the rich history and culture of Romania. In the radiant Ronda, Spain, we found ourselves captivated by the city's dramatic location atop a deep gorge. We were entranced by its stunning views, the sprawling vineyards, and the rich aroma of Spanish wines that filled the air. Finally, we arrived at the majestic Mont Saint-Michel, France. This iconic island commune, with its towering abbey and quaint streets, left us in awe. It's a place where history and legend intertwine, creating an atmosphere of mystique and wonder. These towns, each with their own unique charm and history, are a testament to the enduring allure of medieval Europe. A journey through them is not just a trip across countries, but a voyage back in time. Europe, a tapestry of timeless elegance and captivating diversity, beckons the discerning traveler with its blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. This continent, a cradle of civilizations, is a treasure trove of experiences waiting to be discovered. Imagine walking through the cobblestone streets of an ancient city where history whispers through the ages-old architecture. Picture yourself dining in a Michelin-starred restaurant, indulging in a symphony of flavors that dance on your palate. Envision sailing on a luxury yacht, the azure waters of the Mediterranean reflecting the golden sun, as the coastline reveals a panorama of breathtaking landscapes. This is Europe, a continent that offers an unparalleled diversity of experiences for the luxury traveler. Europe is a testament to the richness of human history and the resilience of human spirit. Its cities are living museums, their skylines a fascinating mix of medieval spires, Baroque domes, and modern skyscrapers. Its countryside, a patchwork of vineyards, olive groves, and lavender fields, is a testament to the timeless allure of nature. From the sun-drenched beaches of the French Riviera to the snow-capped peaks of the Swiss Alps, from the bustling metropolises of London and Berlin to the quaint charm of Tuscan villages, Europe offers a dizzying array of experiences. Whether you're a history buff, a culture vulture, a foodie, or a nature lover, Europe has something for you. In this video, we will take you on a journey through 25 of the most exquisite places that Europe has to offer. We'll explore the elegance of Paris, the majesty of Rome, the enchantment of Barcelona, the charm of Vienna, and many more. We'll introduce you to destinations that are off the beaten track, places that are waiting to be discovered, places that will capture your heart and stir your soul. Europe is not just a destination, it's a journey of discovery, a journey of experiences, a journey of memories that will last a lifetime. So pack your bags, fasten your seatbelts, and get ready to be swept off your feet. Join us on this journey as we unravel the 25 most exquisite places that Europe has to offer. Our first stop is the stunning city of Paris, a beacon of unparalleled sophistication and charm. As we journey through this urban masterpiece, we encounter landmarks that echo the city's rich history and cultural depth. The Eiffel Tower, a symbol of French ingenuity, reaches skyward, while the Louvre, the world's largest art museum, houses masterpieces that span centuries. Paris is not just a city of sights, it's a city of experiences. Picture yourself strolling through the luxury shopping districts of the Champs-Élysées, where fashion isn't just a business, but a way of life. And when the sun begins to set, prepare your senses for the gourmet dining destinations that dot the city. From Michelin-starred restaurants to charming patisseries, Paris offers culinary delights that are as diverse as they are exquisite. Paris, with its seamless blend of history and opulence, is indeed a jewel in Europe's crown. Next, we travel to Rome, where ancient history comes alive amidst modern luxury. Rome, the Eternal City, is a timeless metropolis that has witnessed millennia of civilizations, the echoes of which still resonate through its cobblestone streets. As you traverse this city, you're walking in the footsteps of emperors and gladiators, poets and painters, all who've contributed to Rome's rich tapestry of history. But Rome isn't just about the past. It's a bustling city that marries its ancient roots with the vibrancy of the present. Its world-class cuisine will tantalize your taste buds, from the traditional Roman pasta dishes to the divine gelatos that seem to have a flavor for every mood. And let's not forget about Rome's luxury accommodations. Whether you're staying in a five-star hotel overlooking the Spanish Steps or a chic boutique hotel nestled within a historic district, Rome caters to every discerning taste. Rome, a city of grandeur and gastronomy, offers a unique blend of the past and the present. Our journey continues to Barcelona, a city where art and luxury converge in a vibrant display of cultural richness. Barcelona is a city that dances to its own unique rhythm, from the serpentine streets of the Gothic Quarter to the surreal structures of Antoni Gaudí. It's a city where age-old traditions coexist with a youthful energy, and where every corner leads to a new surprise. Barcelona's skyline is a testament to its architectural grandeur, with the towering Sagrada Familia and the whimsical Park Güell offering glimpses into Gaudí's imaginative mind. The city's luxury resorts offer a tranquil retreat from the bustling city life, providing unparalleled views of the Mediterranean Sea and the city's iconic landmarks. But Barcelona is not just about architecture and resorts. Its culinary scene is a melting pot of flavors, with world-class restaurants serving everything from traditional Catalan cuisine to avant-garde gastronomic experiences. Barcelona, with its artistic flair and luxurious lifestyle, is a testament to Spain's rich cultural heritage. Next, we arrive in Vienna, a city where imperial history meets contemporary luxury. The Austrian capital is a treasure trove of architectural grandeur, with the majestic Schönbrunn Palace and the Imperial Hofburg at its heart. These historic palaces, once the playgrounds of emperors and empresses, now host high-end events, offering a taste of royal life to modern-day visitors. Vienna is not just about history, though. It's a city that embraces the present with equal fervor. The Golden Quarter, Vienna's luxury shopping district, houses the world's top designer boutiques, from Gucci to Louis Vuitton. Here, haute couture and high-end accessories are the order of the day. Luxury in Vienna extends to its accommodations, too. The city's hotels, like the iconic Hotel Sacher or the modern Park Hyatt, offer opulence and comfort in equal measure, making every stay a memorable one. Vienna, with its imperial grandeur and modern comforts, is a destination that defines luxury travel. Our journey continues to Greece, a place where ancient history meets sun-drenched beaches. Imagine lounging in a luxury villa on the island of Mykonos, dining on fresh seafood while gazing at the Aegean Sea. Next, we venture to Germany, a country that perfectly combines tradition with innovation. Picture yourself in a five-star hotel in Berlin, enjoying a Michelin-starred meal after a day of exploring the city's vibrant art scene. Our voyage takes us next to Switzerland, where pristine alpine landscapes meet world-class luxury. Visualize waking up in a grand suite in St. Moritz, ready for a day of skiing, followed by a gourmet meal in a chalet restaurant. Finally, we find ourselves in Ireland, a land of lush greenery and warm hospitality. Envision staying in a historic castle, feasting on locally sourced cuisine, and sipping on some of the world's finest whiskey. Ireland, with its verdant landscapes and opulent accommodations, is a must-visit on any luxury European tour. Our grand tour of Europe's most luxurious destinations concludes, but the memories of these enchanting places linger. As we draw the curtains on our journey, let's take a moment to recollect the extraordinary experiences we've encountered along the way. Each destination, with its unique allure, has left an indelible mark on our hearts and minds. We began in the city of love and elegance, Paris, where we reveled in the world-class art, architecture, and gastronomy. We then traversed to the eternal city, Rome, where we were swept away by the grandeur of the Colosseum, the Vatican, and the exquisite Italian cuisine. Thereafter, we ventured to Barcelona, a city that mesmerizes with its vibrant culture, enchanting architecture, and spirited nightlife. We then moved to the heart of Europe, Vienna, a city that exudes charm with its imperial palaces, coffee houses, and classical music. Our journey further stretched to the turquoise waters of Greece, the precision of Germany, the tranquility of Switzerland, and the rustic charm of Ireland. Each destination, a testament to Europe's rich cultural tapestry and timeless elegance. Luxury travel in Europe is not just about the destinations, it's about the journey. It's about the first-class flights with gourmet meals, the private yacht tours on the Mediterranean, the chauffeur-driven vintage cars, the opulent suites overlooking the cityscape, and the exclusive access to world-renowned landmarks. It's about the attention to detail, the personalized experiences, and the unparalleled service that make you feel like royalty. It's about the gastronomic delights prepared by Michelin-starred chefs, the world-class wines from the finest vineyards, and the bespoke shopping experiences in the fashion capitals. But above all, luxury travel in Europe is about the memories you create, the stories you gather, and the experiences you treasure. It's about the moments of awe as you marvel at the Sistine Chapel, the thrill of skiing in the Swiss Alps, the joy of a sunset cruise in Santorini, and the satisfaction of a perfectly brewed Viennese coffee. Europe, with its captivating diversity and timeless elegance, is a paradise for luxury travelers, offering experiences that are truly beyond compare. Europe, a continent that boasts of rich history, diverse culture, and unparalleled beauty. Imagine a place where every corner you turn, every cobblestone you tread, and every breath you take is steeped in centuries of history. This is Europe, a canvas painted with the strokes of bygone eras, where the past and present coalesce in an exquisite blend of culture and artistry. Europe is a mosaic of diverse cultures, each with its unique traditions, languages, and cuisines. From the flamenco dancers of Spain to the ancient folklore of Iceland, from the vibrant festivals of Italy to the quiet, introspective beauty of the Scandinavian fjords, Europe is a symphony of experiences waiting to be explored. The continent's history is as varied as its culture. It's where ancient Rome's gladiatorial spectacles once thrilled audiences, where knights and maidens roamed in the medieval times, where the Renaissance sparked a cultural revolution, and where the Industrial Revolution forever changed the world. This rich tapestry of history is etched into the very soul of Europe, making it a living, breathing museum of human civilization. Europe's scenic beauty is, in a word, breathtaking. The majestic Alps, the azure Mediterranean, the rugged Scottish Highlands, the serene Baltic Sea, the romantic vineyards of France, and the verdant valleys of Ireland. Each landscape is a masterpiece, a testament to nature's boundless creativity. And let's not forget Europe's iconic landmarks: the Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum, the Acropolis, the Palace of Versailles, the Tower of London, and the Sistine Chapel, to name just a few. Each is a beacon, drawing travelers from around the world. Each tells a story, a piece of the grand European narrative. Europe is not just a place, it's an experience. It's a journey through time, a feast for the senses, a celebration of diversity. It's a must-visit destination, a treasure trove of memories waiting to be discovered. Europe's charm is unrivaled, setting the stage for an unforgettable journey. Paris, not just a city, but a world in itself. A world where romance is painted onto the canvas of the cityscape, where every cobblestone street whispers tales of love and passion. Paris, with its enchanting Seine River, its quaint sidewalk cafes, and its charming boulevards, breathes life into the very essence of romance. An iconic symbol of this city is the Eiffel Tower, standing tall and proud, gracing the Parisian skyline with its majestic presence. It's more than just a monument, it's a beacon of inspiration, a testament to human ingenuity, and a symbol of France's indomitable spirit. Then there's the Louvre Museum, the world's largest art museum and a historic monument in Paris. It's a treasure trove of human creativity, housing masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and Venus de Milo, drawing art lovers from around the globe. Paris, a city that never fails to enchant its visitors. a city where every moment is a memory, and every memory is a masterpiece. A Rome, where the old romances the new. Breathtaking Rome, the eternal city, is a living testament to a rich tapestry of history that has left its mark for thousands of years. It's a city where ancient ruins like the world-renowned Colosseum stand shoulder to shoulder with bustling modern life, creating a uniquely timeless atmosphere. Here, you can journey back to the time of gladiators, emperors, and sculptors who left their indelible mark on this magnificent city. The Colosseum, once the grand stage of epic battles, now serves as a silent reminder of Rome's glorious past. Just a stone's throw away lies the sovereign city-state of Vatican City, the smallest internationally recognized independent state in the world. It's a spiritual epicenter, home to St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel, showcasing the transcendent beauty of Renaissance art. Rome is a city that has gracefully married the epics, a place where every winding alley, every weathered stone tells a story. Rome, where every street corner holds a piece of history. Santorini, where the sea meets the sky. This gem of the Aegean is a visual treat, with its sparkling blue waters and whitewashed houses perched on high cliffs. The island is a palette of vibrant colors, where the cerulean sea is contrasted with the pure white of the Cycladic architecture, and the occasional bursts of bright pink from blooming bougainvillea. The island's beaches are unique, with their colorful volcanic sands ranging from stark white to inky black and everything in between. Each one is a paradise in its own right, providing a tranquil space to unwind and soak in the Mediterranean sun. As the day winds down, you're in for a spectacular show. The sunsets of Santorini are legendary, as the sky turns into a canvas of fiery oranges and purples, casting an ethereal glow on the island's famous blue-domed churches. Santorini, the island that is as beautiful as a dream. Barcelona, where every day is a fiesta. Here in the heart of Catalonia, life bursts forth in a vibrant display of culture and color. As the city wakes, the streets come alive with the rhythm of flamenco and the bustle of daily life, painting a picture of a city that's always on the move. The cityscape is a tapestry of architectural marvels, starring the unforgettable Sagrada Familia. This awe-inspiring basilica, still under construction after more than 100 years, embodies the spirit of Barcelona, always evolving, always surprising. But the city's charm isn't just in its sights. Barcelona is a culinary paradise, where every meal tells a story. From the sizzle of tapas to the richness of paella, the city's cuisine is a feast for the senses, a testament to its rich cultural heritage. Barcelona, the city that dances to its own rhythm. It's a symphony of experiences waiting to be explored. Amsterdam, where waterways lead the way. The Dutch capital is known for its artistic heritage, elaborate canal system, and narrow houses with gabled facades, legacies of the city's 17th century golden age. Its museum district houses the Van Gogh Museum, works by Rembrandt and Vermeer at the Rijksmuseum, and modern art at the Stedelijk. Here, the rhythm of life seems to beat in sync with the gentle lapping of waves against the canal walls. Truly, Amsterdam is a city where history and modernity collide. The iconic brick buildings and quaint bridges stand as a testament to the city's rich history, while the bustling bike paths and innovative design scene keep it firmly rooted in the present. The city's famous museums offer a deep dive into its past, with collections that span centuries and genres. In Amsterdam, every corner turned offers a new perspective, a new piece of history, a new discovery. Amsterdam, a city that is as charming as it is unique. Vienna, where music fills the air. This city, nestled in the heart of Europe, has been serenading the world for centuries. Imagine walking down streets that once echoed with the symphonies of Mozart, the waltzes of Strauss, and the operas of Beethoven. The city's architecture, from the grandeur of the Hofburg Palace to the whimsical charm of Hundertwasser House, is like a visual symphony, each structure hitting a unique note in Vienna's composition. Dotted throughout Vienna, you'll find coffee houses that have stood the test of time. These are not just places to grab a quick espresso, but cultural institutions where musicians, artists, and intellectuals have gathered for centuries. Picture yourself sipping a melange, the local favorite, while the city's storied history unfolds around you. Vienna is not just a city that loves music, it's a city that lives music, where every corner hums with the rhythm of its past and future. Vienna, a city that sings to the soul. Scene script: Europe, where every city is a new adventure. A continent of contrasts. Europe is where the old and the new effortlessly fuse to create a tapestry of cultures as diverse as the landscapes that cradle them. From the sun-drenched Mediterranean beaches to the snow-capped peaks of the Alps, from the bustling urban metropolises to the serene countryside, Europe is a dream destination that offers something for everyone. Each city is a treasure trove of experiences waiting to be discovered. Picture strolling along the charming streets of Paris, soaking in the romantic aura of the city of love, or exploring the ancient ruins of Rome, where history comes alive at every corner. Imagine watching the sunset over the azure waters of Santorini, the Greek paradise that is a postcard come to life, or reveling in the vibrant energy of Barcelona, where art, cuisine, and nightlife converge in a riot of colors. In Amsterdam, glide along the city of canals, where reflections of the past dance in the waters, or lose yourself in the symphony of Vienna, the city of music, where melodies of the past echo in the present. Europe is not just about places, it's about experiences. It's about the taste of freshly baked baguettes in Paris, the aroma of espresso in Rome, the sight of whitewashed houses against the blue Aegean in Santorini, the sound of flamenco music in Barcelona, the feel of cobblestones under your feet in Amsterdam, and the joy of waltzing in Vienna. It's about the people you meet, the stories you hear, the memories you make. It's about the moments that take your breath away and leave you yearning for more. So why wait? Whether you're a history buff, a culture vulture, a foodie, a nature lover, or an adventure seeker, Europe is a feast for your senses, a balm for your soul, and a journey for your spirit. Europe, the destination that promises an adventure of a lifetime. Pack your bags, your dream vacation awaits. Have you ever wondered what the most beautiful medieval towns in Europe are? Imagine strolling down cobblestone streets, the echo of ancient history humming in your ears. Picture towering castles casting long shadows, their majestic facades telling tales of times gone by. Envision the timeless beauty of these places, where every corner whispers a story of the past. Well, stick around as we embark on a journey through the 16 best places in the 25 most beautiful medieval towns of Europe. Our first stop is the fortified city of Carcassonne in the south of France. This idyllic city nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea is a treasure trove of history and beauty. Encased in double-walled fortifications, Carcassonne stands as a testament to the grandeur of medieval architecture. The city's crown jewel is the fairy tale-like Cité de Carcassonne. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, with its 52 towers and 3 kilometers of ramparts, transports you back in time. Walking through its cobbled streets, you can almost hear the echoes of the Romans, the Visigoths, and the knights of the Middle Ages. Carcassonne's rich tapestry of history is woven into every brick and stone, every archway and turret. From the Basilica of Saints Nazarius and Celsus to the Count's Castle, the city brims with tales of power, faith, and resilience. Carcassonne, a town where history and charm meet. Next, we travel to the enchanting hilltop village of Eze, nestled high above the French Riviera. Imagine standing atop a grand old fortress, your breath taken away by the panoramic vistas of the azure Mediterranean Sea. That's Eze for you, a place where every view is a masterpiece. Eze is not just about the views, though. This medieval village is a treasure trove of history and culture. As you wander through its narrow, winding streets, you're walking on the very stones that have seen centuries pass by. The village's ancient buildings whisper stories of the past, their stone facades weathered by time. Then, there's the exotic garden, Jardin Exotique des, a lush paradise that adds a vibrant splash of color to the village's earthy tones. And let's not forget the fortified castle, a silent sentinel watching over Eze from its lofty perch. Eze, a true gem perched on the azure coast of France. Our journey continues to the awe-inspiring island commune of Mont Saint-Michel. Nestled off the country's northwestern coast, in the heart of the picturesque Normandy region, this medieval marvel is nothing short of breathtaking. At the heart of the town, we find the iconic abbey, a masterstroke of medieval architecture. Its spires reach towards the heavens, imbued with a timeless grace that has weathered centuries. Mont Saint-Michel's dramatic tides are an astounding spectacle of nature. They can vary greatly, as much as 14 meters, transforming the landscape in a ceaseless dance of ebb and flow. This has bestowed the island with a strategic advantage, its fortifications standing strong against both the relentless sea and historical adversaries. The town's strategic fortifications are a testament to human ingenuity, a fortress against the tides of time and sea. These walls, steeped in history, have stood the test of time, offering a fascinating glimpse into the past. Mont Saint-Michel, a magnificent testament to the human spirit. Onward to Germany, where we find the romantic town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Nestled in the heart of Franconia, this charming destination is a living testament to medieval splendor. Its old town, untouched by the hands of time, is a treasure trove of half-timbered houses, cobbled streets, and enchanting fountains. The town's iconic clock tower, a sentinel standing tall against the passage of time, offers panoramic views that will leave you spellbound. Each tick of the clock seems to echo through centuries of history, stories of love and war, prosperity and hardship. But it's not just the architecture that captivates the heart. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is also home to one of Germany's most famous Christmas markets. Imagine the scent of mulled wine and gingerbread wafting through the crisp winter air, the soft glow of fairy lights illuminating the night, and the echo of carolers singing age-old melodies. Rothenburg ob der Tauber, where time seems to stand still. Our next stop is the grand town of Gruyère, Switzerland. Nestled in the heart of the Fribourg Alps, Gruyères is a veritable treasure trove of medieval architecture. Walking through its cobblestone streets feels like stepping back in time, its beautifully preserved buildings whispering tales of centuries past. Dominating the town's skyline is the iconic Gruyères Castle. This magnificent fortress, with its imposing walls and turreted towers, has stood guard over the town for over 800 years. Inside, a wealth of art and history awaits, each room revealing a different chapter of Gruyère's rich past. And then, of course, there's the cheese. Gruyère cheese, with its creamy, nutty flavor, is a culinary delight that has put this humble town on the global gastronomy map. From its hilltop perch, Gruyères offers stunning panoramic views of rolling green pastures, dotted with contented cows. The very ones that produce the milk for that famous cheese. Gruyères, a town that's a feast for the senses. We now move to the entrancing town of Bruges, Belgium. Tucked away in the heart of Europe, Bruges is a fairy tale waiting to be explored. Imagine gliding through picturesque canals, each bend revealing a new facet of this medieval gem. The reflections of centuries-old buildings dance on the water's surface, creating a mesmerizing tableau of history and culture. Now, envision the iconic belfry of Bruges, standing tall, a silent sentinel to the passage of time. Its tolling bells echo through the charming market squares, each chime a testament to the town's enduring spirit. And let's not forget the cobblestone streets, winding their way through the town like a labyrinth of time-worn tales. Each stone underfoot, each brick in the wall, whispers stories of the past, inviting you to become part of Bruges' enchanting narrative. Bruges, a town that's like a dream come true. Every nook, every cranny, a testament to the timeless allure that is the entrancing beauty of Bruges. Our final stop is the captivating city of Modena, Malta. This ancient city, perched high on a hill, is encircled by stone walls that have stood the test of time, silently guarding the city's secrets within. Stepping into Modena is like stepping into a bygone era, with its labyrinth of narrow, winding streets, where every turn holds a new mystery. The city's architecture is a delightful blend of medieval and Baroque influences, reflecting its rich history. Each building, each stone tells a story of empires risen and fallen, of knights and nobility, of times when the city was the heart of Malta's nobility and religious orders. Modena is aptly nicknamed the Silent City. It's a place where time seems to have stood still, where the hustle and bustle of modern life feels a world away. The silence is not one of emptiness, but of contemplative tranquility, a resounding echo of the city's storied past. Modena, a city that whispers tales of the ages. We've journeyed through time and across landscapes, uncovering the most beautiful medieval towns in Europe. We've marveled at the captivating charm of Carcassonne, with its fairy tale citadel, a testament to the rich history of France. We've roamed the enchanting lanes of Aix, a hilltop haven that whispers tales of ages past. Our voyage took us to the majestic Mont Saint-Michel, a dreamlike island commune that rises from the sea in regal splendor. We've wandered the romantic streets of Rothenburg ob der Tauber, a German gem that keeps the spirit of the Middle Ages alive. We've admired the grandeur of Gruyères, a Swiss idyll that envelops us with its serene, mountainous beauty. We've lost ourselves in the enthralling beauty of Bruges, a Belgian masterpiece where time seems to stand still. Our journey concluded in the majestic charm of Modena, Malta's silent city, a timeless treasure that echoes the glory of bygone eras with every stone and every shadow. Each town, unique in its charm, history, and beauty, has served as a window into a past world, filled with stories of knights and kings, of battles and triumphs, of love and loss. They've been our time machines, transporting us back to the Middle Ages, letting us walk the paths of those who came before us. So, if you're seeking an adventure steeped in history and wonder, these medieval towns await your discovery. Until then, keep dreaming and keep exploring.
Europe, a land steeped in history, whispering tales of ancient empires and artistic brilliance. But what makes a city truly beautiful? Is it the grandeur of its architecture, the vibrant tapestry of its streets, or the warmth of its people? Hey, adventure seekers! Today we're embarking on a quest to discover Europe's crown jewels. We'll delve into 5 cities that ignite the senses, where every corner paints a postcard-perfect scene. Buckle up, Globetrotters, because Europe's beauty awaits.
1. Prague, Czech Republic.
Step into a fairy tale. Prague's cobbled streets wind through a symphony of Gothic spires, each one whispering stories of centuries past. Watch the astronomical clock's hourly parade in the Old Town Square, a whimsical display of intricate gears and moving figures. Glide along the Vltava River under the iconic Charles Bridge, its golden glow painting the sunset sky. Prague is a city where history and magic dance hand in hand.
2. Cinque Terre, Italy.
Imagine 5 vibrant villages clinging to rugged cliffs, their candy-colored houses spilling towards the cerulean Mediterranean. Hike from Monte Rosso al Mare to Vernazza, the salty breeze playing with your hair, the scent of rosemary, and the endless sea filling your senses. In Cinque Terre, every turn reveals a new picturesque scene, a masterpiece of nature and human ingenuity.
3. Santorini, Greece.
Picture sugar cube houses cascading down volcanic cliffs, their whitewashed walls reflecting the sun's radiance. Blue-domed churches stand sentinel, watching over the Aegean Sea, its endless expanse mirroring the sky's azure depths. In Santorini, sunsets are spectacles of fire, painting the sky in fiery hues that bleed into the ocean. This is a place where serenity and drama intertwine, leaving you breathless.
4. Budapest, Hungary.
Witness the Danube River bisect this majestic city, adorned with the grand Parliament building and the iconic Chain Bridge. Bathe in the Széchenyi Bath's warm waters, a legacy of Ottoman grandeur. Feel the weight of history, and let the city's rhythm pulse through you. Budapest is a city of contrasts, where ancient elegance meets modern vibrancy, captivating your senses at every turn.
5. Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Glide along picturesque canals in a flat-bottomed boat, past charming gabled houses and vibrant tulip displays. Rent a bike, weave through bustling squares, and savor Dutch pancakes in cozy cafes. Amsterdam is a city that lives on 2 wheels, its streets humming with the joy of exploration. Here, art spills onto the canals, tulips bloom like confetti, and every corner offers a new discovery. Europe's beauty extends far beyond these 5 gems. Every city holds a unique charm, a story waiting to be told. So pack your bags, embrace the wanderlust, and discover your own European fairy tale. Until next time, happy travels. Let us know your favorite European city in the comments below.
Eastern Europe, a tapestry of captivating cultures, stunning landscapes, and architectural wonders, is a treasure trove just waiting to be discovered. Today, we embark on a journey through the top 25 places that make this region truly enchanting. At number 25, we have the vibrant city of Warsaw, Poland. A city that rose from the ashes of World War II, it now enthralls with its mix of old-world charm and modern vibrancy. Number 24 takes us to the breathtaking Lake Bled in Slovenia. This picture-perfect lake, with its island church and medieval castle, is a scene straight out of a fairy tale. Next, at 23, we find ourselves in the UNESCO heritage city of Dubrovnik, Croatia. Known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, its stone walls and narrow streets are a testament to a rich and tumultuous history. At 22, we have the Romanian region of Transylvania, home to the legendary Dracula's castle. This place is a blend of myth, history, and stunning natural beauty. Number 21 is the charming city of Talin, Estonia. Its well-preserved medieval old town is a walk through history, with cobblestone streets and Gothic architecture. At number 20, we have the scenic Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia. A cascade of 16 lakes, it is a natural spectacle of waterfalls, flora, and fauna. Number 19 brings us to the city of Sofia, Bulgaria. With its impressive architecture and lush parks, Sofia is a delightful blend of tradition and modernity. Next, at 18, we have the Hungarian city of Budapest. Known as the Paris of the East, It's a city of thermal baths, beautiful bridges, and grand architecture. Number 17 takes us to the Latvian capital, Riga. Its Art Nouveau architecture and bustling central market make it a fascinating destination. At 16, we have the city of Krakow, Poland. Its historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a testament to the city's rich history and cultural heritage. Number 15 brings us to the picturesque city of Ljubljana, Slovenia. With its charming old town, Dragon Bridge, and hilltop castle, it's a city that captivates at every turn. At 14, we have the stunning city of Prague, Czech Republic. Known for its astronomical clock, Charles Bridge, and Prague Castle, it's a city that melds history with an undeniable charm. Next, at 13, we find ourselves in the city of Vilnius, Lithuania. Its Old Town, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of medieval streets and Baroque architecture. Number 12 takes us to the city of Belgrade, Serbia. A city of contrasts, it's a blend of Ottoman relics, socialist blocks, and modern architecture. At 11, we have the city of St. Petersburg, Russia. Known for its Hermitage Museum, Winter Palace, and stunning canals, it's a city that exudes grandeur and elegance. Cracking the top 10, at number 10, we have the city of Bucharest, Romania. Known as the Little Paris, it's a city of wide boulevards, stunning architecture, and vibrant nightlife. Number 9 brings us to the historic city of Kiev, Ukraine. With its golden-domed cathedrals, it's a city that teems with history and culture. At number 8, we have the city of Bratislava, Slovakia. Its charming old town, hilltop castle, and Danube River views make it a must-visit city. Number 7 takes us to the city of Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Known for its unique blend of cultures, it's a city that truly embodies the phrase East meets West. At 6, we have the stunning city of Vienna, Austria. Known for its imperial palaces, musical heritage, and coffee culture, it's a city that oozes sophistication and elegance. Number 5 brings us to the city of Istanbul, Turkey. A city that straddles two continents, it's a mesmerizing blend of East and West. At 4, we have the city of Athens, Greece. Known for its ancient ruins, vibrant Plaka district, and stunning Acropolis, it's a city that breathes history. Number 3 takes us to the city of Dubrovnik, Croatia. Known for its stunning old town and beautiful Adriatic sea views, it's a city that captivates with its beauty and charm. At 2, we have the city of Prague, Czech Republic. With its stunning architecture, charming old town, and beautiful river views, it's a city that truly enchants. And finally, at number 1, we have the incomparable city of St. Petersburg, Russia. Known for its stunning architecture, beautiful canals, and rich history, it's a city that truly embodies the spirit of Eastern Europe. There you have it, the top 25 places in Eastern Europe that offer a blend of history, culture, natural beauty, and architectural grandeur. Each destination is a gem in its own right, offering unique experiences that cater to the most discerning of travelers. So, as you plan your next adventure, consider the rich tapestry that is Eastern Europe, and let its allure captivate your senses. Until then, safe travels. Imagine standing atop the craggy cliffs of Ireland's Moher, the salty sea breeze tugging at your hair as the waves crash below, or wandering through the narrow, winding streets of Italy's Cinque Terre, the smell of fresh seafood and ripe lemons wafting in the air. Europe, a continent steeped in history and bursting with diverse cultures, offers a smorgasbord of experiences for the discerning traveler. Now, come along on a journey to discover 50 of the most breathtaking locations in Europe, each selected with care, each a testament to the continent's charm and allure. First on the list, the Amalfi Coast in Italy. With its cliffside villages and shimmering turquoise waters, the Amalfi Coast is a feast for the eyes. This is a place where time seems to stand still, where the simple pleasures of life are celebrated with a glass of limoncello and a stunning sunset. Next, the Scottish Highlands. From the haunting beauty of Glencoe to the majestic peaks of Ben Nevis, the Highlands are a testament to the raw, untamed beauty of nature. This is a land of legends and lore, where every glen and loch has a story to tell. Third, the Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia. A symphony of waterfalls cascades into 16 terraced lakes, each more enchanting than the last. This is a place where nature's artistry is on full display, where the interplay of water, rock, and vegetation creates a tableau of unparalleled beauty. And who could forget Santorini, Greece? With its iconic whitewashed buildings and cobalt blue domes, Santorini is a photographer's dream. This is a place where the Mediterranean sunsets are a spectacle to behold, where the Aegean Sea sparkles under the golden glow of the setting sun. The list goes on, each location a unique gem in the European tapestry. From the sun-drenched vineyards of Bordeaux, France to the fairy tale castles of Bavaria, Germany, each place offers a unique slice of European life. In conclusion, if luxury is what you seek, consider a trip to Monaco, the playground of the rich and famous. Or perhaps a stay in a chateau in the Loire Valley, where French aristocracy once roamed. And for those who seek the ultimate in opulence, look no further than the glittering city of St. Petersburg, Russia, where the palaces and cathedrals are a testament to Russia's imperial past. Europe, with its myriad of experiences and sights, awaits. Each corner of this vast continent offers a unique journey, a chance to immerse oneself in the tapestry of cultures, histories, and landscapes that make up this captivating part of the world. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or a nature enthusiast, Europe has something to offer you. So pack your bags, dust off your passport, and prepare for the journey of a lifetime. Ever wondered how the Vikings defended their lands? In the heart of Europe, the Vikings constructed formidable strongholds, the cornerstone of their defense and society. These architectural marvels echo tales of a fierce and fascinating past. Now, let's take a journey back in time and explore these formidable structures. Our journey begins in Trelleborg, Denmark, home to one of the most well-preserved Viking ring fortresses. These circular structures, built with a keen eye for symmetry, were more than mere walls. They were strategic masterpieces of the Viking era. Their design was a testament to the Vikings' understanding of warfare and territorial defense, making them an impenetrable line of defense against invading forces. The ring fortresses of Trelleborg are a testament to the Vikings' military precision and strategic planning. Next, we travel to Eketorp Fortress in Sweden, a stronghold that provides us with a glimpse into daily Viking life. Unlike traditional Viking strongholds, Eketorp is not just a military establishment, but rather a vibrant community hub. Its remarkable preservation reveals a society that was more than just warriors. Here we see homes, workshops, and gathering spaces, all encased within these ancient walls. Eketorp Fortress is a living piece of history, offering us a unique insight into the Viking age. Our final stop takes us to Norway, where we find the Ørnes Stave Church. This riveting landmark is a testament to the Vikings' artistic and architectural prowess. Built in the 12th century, it's renowned for its intricate wood carvings depicting biblical and pagan scenes. Its cultural and historical significance cannot be overstated. Though not a fortress in the traditional sense, the Ørnes Stave Church is a crucial part of understanding Viking heritage. From Denmark to Sweden to Norway, these Viking strongholds tell a story of a civilization both fierce and sophisticated. They stand as a testament to the strategic prowess, architectural ingenuity, and vibrant culture of the Vikings. As we conclude our journey, remember that these strongholds are but a glimpse into the fascinating world of the Vikings. Stay tuned for more historical adventures. Hello, history enthusiasts! Today we embark on a journey through Scandinavia to explore the rich Viking heritage. Join me as we uncover the top historical Viking sites in this stunning part of Europe. Our first stop takes us to upland Sweden, where the UNESCO-listed burial site of Gamla Uppsala reveals the ancient glory of the Vikings. Discover the monumental burial mounds and learn about the legendary kings of Norse mythology. Next, we sail to the Lofoten Islands in Norway, where the Viking Museum in Borg brings the past to life. Explore a reconstructed longhouse and witness the craftsmanship that defined Viking society. Jelling in Denmark is our third destination, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that showcases the power and influence of Viking kings. Marvel at the Jelling stones and the burial mounds, a testament to the Viking Age's significance. Our journey has just begun. Stay tuned for more Viking adventures as we delve into the fascinating history of these seafaring warriors. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical explorations.
Hey, history enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're setting sail on a captivating journey through the lesser-known Viking settlement destinations in Asia. From ancient trading routes to cultural exchanges, get ready to uncover the rich Viking legacy in the East. This is History Unveiled. Let's dive in. Our first stop on the Viking Trail is Ladoga, Russia. Founded by the Vikings in the 8th century, this ancient city was a crucial hub for trade and exploration. Let's explore the echoes of Viking history amidst the Russian north. Next up, we're heading to Kyiv, Ukraine. Vikings left their mark along the Dnieper River, engaging in trade and cultural exchanges with the Eastern Slavic civilizations. Join us as we uncover the Viking legacy in this vibrant city. Did you know that Vikings traveled the Silk Road? Our virtual expedition takes us along this ancient trade route where Viking traders ventured into Asia, fostering connections that spanned continents. Now let's explore Hedeby, Germany. This Viking trading hub significantly contributed to the vast network of Viking trade routes in the East, playing a vital role in connecting Northern Europe with Asia. And that concludes our journey through Viking settlement destinations in Asia. From Ladoga to Hedeby, the Viking legacy is woven into the fabric of history across continents. If you enjoyed this exploration, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more historical adventures. I'm signing off from History Unveiled. Until next time, may your curiosity lead you to new and fascinating discoveries.
Have you ever dreamed of visiting Rome, the Eternal City, a place where history and modernity exist side by side, with its grand monuments and millennium-old churches? Today we're going to embark on a journey, a countdown of the top 10 tourist attractions in the city that was once the heart of one of the world's most powerful ancient empires. Starting at number 10, we have the Roman Forum. Imagine stepping onto cobblestones worn smooth by centuries, witnessing the remnants of once towering structures and breathing in the air once filled with the bustling sounds of ancient Rome's city center. Moving on to the 9th spot, we find the Spanish Steps. These elegant 135 steps, with their beautiful cascading design, offer a fantastic view of the city below. It's a perfect spot for a leisurely afternoon in Rome. At number 8, we have the Pantheon. This architectural marvel from the 2nd century AD still stands in all its glory, its massive dome a testament to the grandeur of Roman architecture. The 7th wonder on our list is the Piazza Navona. Known for its stunning Baroque Roman architecture, it's a lively and vibrant square filled with artists, cafes, and the famous Fountain of the Four Rivers. At number 6 is the iconic Trevi Fountain. This masterpiece of Baroque architecture is not just a fountain, it's a theatrical spectacle, where the tradition of tossing a coin over your shoulder promises a return to Rome. Halfway through at number 5, we find the Vatican Museums, home to an unparalleled collection of art, including the awe-inspiring Sistine Chapel. These museums are a treasure trove of history and culture. Our number 4 is the Colosseum. The largest amphitheater ever built, it's a monument to Roman engineering genius and the site of legendary gladiatorial contests. At number 3, we have Trastevere. This charming neighborhood, with its narrow cobbled streets lined with medieval houses, offers an authentic taste of Roman life. Just missing the top spot at number 2 is the historic heart of Rome, the Roman Forum. Walk in the footsteps of ancient Romans, explore the ruins of temples and public buildings, and feel the pulse of the city's once vibrant civic life. And finally, at number 1, we have the most revered site in Rome, beautiful medieval towns in Europe are. This city-state, imagine St. Peter's Basilica and the Pope, is a spiritual and artistic treasure humming in your ears, offering an experience that's truly divine. Castles casting long shadows, with its timeless beauty and enduring charm, telling tales of times gone by. Is a city that promises to captivate and inspire. Envision the timeless beauty of these places. Pack your bags, every corner whispers a story of the past for the eternal city. Well, experience the grandeur as we embark on a journey and the vibrant life of Rome. It's a journey you'll never forget. Beautiful medieval towns of Europe. Our first stop is the fortified city of Carcassonne in the south of France. This idyllic city nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea is a treasure trove of history and beauty. Encased in double-walled fortifications, Carcassonne stands as a testament to the grandeur of medieval architecture. The city's crown jewel is the fairy tale-like Cité de Carcassonne. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, with its 52 towers and 3 kilometers of ramparts, transports you back in time. Walking through its cobbled streets, you can almost hear the echoes of the Romans, the Visigoths, and the knights of the Middle Ages. Carcassonne's rich tapestry of history is woven into every brick and stone, every archway and turret. From the Basilica of Saints Nazarius and Celsus to the Count's Castle, the city brims with tales of power, faith, and resilience. Carcassonne, a town where history and charm meet. Next, we travel to the enchanting hilltop village of Eze, nestled high above the French Riviera. Imagine standing atop a grand old fortress, your breath taken away by the panoramic vistas of the azure Mediterranean Sea. That's Eze for you, a place where every view is a masterpiece. Eze is not just about the views, though. This medieval village is a treasure trove of history and culture. As you wander through its narrow, winding streets, you're walking on the very stones that have seen centuries pass by. The village's ancient buildings whisper stories of the past, their stone facades weathered by time. Then, there's the exotic garden, Jardin Exotique des, a lush paradise that adds a vibrant splash of color to the village's earthy tones. And let's not forget the fortified castle, a silent sentinel watching over Ise from its lofty perch. Ise, a true gem perched on the azure coast of France. Our journey continues to the awe-inspiring island commune of Mont Saint-Michel. Nestled off the country's northwestern coast, in the heart of the picturesque Normandy region, this medieval marvel is nothing short of breathtaking. At the heart of the town we find the iconic abbey, a masterstroke of medieval architecture. Its spires reach towards the heavens, imbued with a timeless grace that has weathered centuries. Mont Saint-Michel's dramatic tides are an astounding spectacle of nature. They can vary greatly, as much as 14 meters, transforming the landscape in a ceaseless dance of ebb and flow. This has bestowed the island with a strategic advantage, its fortifications standing strong against both the relentless sea and historical adversaries. The town's strategic fortifications are a testament to human ingenuity, a fortress against the tides of time and sea. These walls, steeped in history, have stood the test of time, offering a fascinating glimpse into the past. Mont Saint-Michel, a magnificent testament to the human spirit. Onward to Germany, where we find the romantic town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Nestled in the heart of Franconia, this charming destination is a living testament to medieval splendor. Its old town, untouched by the hands of time, is a treasure trove of half-timbered houses, cobbled streets, and enchanting fountains. The town's iconic clock tower, a sentinel standing tall against the passage of time, offers panoramic views that will leave you spellbound. Each tick of the clock seems to echo through centuries of history, stories of love and war, prosperity and hardship. But it's not just the architecture that captivates the heart. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is also home to one of Germany's most famous Christmas markets. Imagine the scent of mulled wine and gingerbread wafting through the crisp winter air, the soft glow of fairy lights illuminating the night, and the echo of carolers singing age-old melodies. Rothenburg ob der Tauber, where time seems to stand still. Our next stop is the grand town of Gruyères, Switzerland. Nestled in the heart of the Fribourg Alps, Gruyères is a veritable treasure trove of medieval architecture. Walking through its cobblestone streets feels like stepping back in time, its beautifully preserved buildings whispering tales of centuries past. Dominating the town's skyline is the iconic Gruyères Castle. This magnificent fortress, with its imposing walls and turreted towers, has stood guard over the town for over 800 years. Inside, a wealth of art and history awaits, each room revealing a different chapter of Gruyères' rich past. And then, of course, there's the cheese. Gruyère cheese, with its creamy, nutty flavor, is a culinary delight that has put this humble town on the global gastronomy map. From its hilltop perch, Gruyères offers stunning panoramic views of rolling green pastures, dotted with contented cows. The very ones that produce the milk for that famous cheese. Gruyères, a town that's a feast for the senses. We now move to the entrancing town of Bruges, Belgium. Tucked away in the heart of Europe, Bruges is a fairy tale waiting to be explored. Imagine gliding through picturesque canals, each bend revealing a new facet of this medieval gem. The reflections of centuries-old buildings dance on the water's surface, creating a mesmerizing tableau of history and culture. Now, envision the iconic Belfry of Bruges, standing tall, a silent sentinel to the passage of time. Its tolling bells echo through the charming market squares, each chime a testament to the town's enduring spirit. And let's not forget the cobblestone streets, winding their way through the town like a labyrinth of time-worn tales. Each stone underfoot, each brick in the wall, whispers stories of the past, inviting you to become part of Bruges' enchanting narrative. Bruges, a town that's like a dream come true. Every nook, every cranny, a testament to the timeless allure that is the entrancing beauty of Bruges. Our final stop is the captivating city of Medina, Malta. This ancient city, perched high on a hill, is encircled by stone walls that have stood the test of time, silently guarding the city's secrets within. Stepping into Medina is like stepping into a bygone era, with its labyrinth of narrow, winding streets, where every turn holds a new mystery. The city's architecture is a delightful blend of medieval and Baroque influences, reflecting its rich history. Each building, each stone tells a story of empires risen and fallen, of knights and nobility, of times when the city was the heart of Malta's nobility and religious orders. Medina is aptly nicknamed the Silent City. It's a place where time seems to have stood still, where the hustle and bustle of modern life feels a world away. The silence is not one of emptiness but of contemplative tranquility, a resounding echo of the city's storied past. Medina, a city that whispers tales of the ages. We've journeyed through time and across landscapes, uncovering the most beautiful medieval towns in Europe. We've marveled at the captivating charm of Carcassonne, with its fairy tale citadel, a testament to the rich history of France. We've roamed the enchanting lanes of Ez, a hilltop haven that whispers tales of ages past. Our voyage took us to the majestic Mont Saint-Michel, a dreamlike island commune that rises from the sea in regal splendor. We've wandered the romantic streets of Rothenburg ob der Tauber, a German gem that keeps the spirit of the Middle Ages alive. We've admired the grandeur of Gruyères, a Swiss idyll that envelops us with its serene, mountainous beauty. We've lost ourselves in the enthralling beauty of Bruges, a Belgian masterpiece where time seems to stand still. Our journey concluded in the majestic charm of Medina, Malta's silent city, a timeless treasure that echoes the glory of bygone eras with every stone and every shadow. Each town, unique in its charm, history, and beauty, has served as a window into a past world, filled with stories of knights and kings, of battles and triumphs, of love and loss. They've been our time machines, transporting us back to the Middle Ages, letting us walk the paths of those who came before us. So, if you're seeking an adventure steeped in history and wonder, these medieval towns await your discovery. Until then, keep dreaming and keep exploring.